There's so many ways that you can get the most out of being a YouTube watcher. So I'm not talking about those who do YouTube as far as me, a YouTuber, but for you, the person who just watches YouTube. I'm going to show you 12 different ways that you, the viewer of YouTube, can make it a much more enjoyable experience. So I am going to link all these 12 different ways in the description box below. And I'm going to show you right here on how to do that because I know you may be a beginner. So as I mention these things, you can go directly to them, or you can just watch this video from start to finish, or you can save this video and come back to it when you want to try a new thing. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So here's the 12 different things that I'm going to talk about. Getting started with the settings, like what things you should set up right from the beginning, privacy settings, how to subscribe and how to choose what channels you should or should not subscribe to, how to organize your videos so you can find the things that you've watched before and be able to go back to them, how to find those saved videos again, how to find links that the YouTuber talks about in the video, how to search on a channel's videos to find a subject or a product that they have talked about in that channel. Does it cost you more if you click on a YouTuber's link? Sometimes YouTubers mention videos in their video. How do you find them? How much does a YouTuber know specifically about you, the viewer? And lastly, let's say you love a YouTuber. How would you support them? Not monetarily, but just to support their channel. So let's get started on how to get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to see is I have right here, I'm logged in. So that's what you need to do first, is you need to create an account. And that's pretty simple. YouTube really is good about just walking you through that. So I'm not going to teach you how to log in, but you can see where you are right here on the side of the screen. On the right side of the screen, you can see where I'm circling that you know I'm logged in because my picture is there. The first thing you're going to want to do is something that is probably going to scare you, but it really isn't scary. They call it this, but you're not actually starting a channel. You do need to start a channel. And they just call it that way because it allows you to do so much more if you have started a channel. You don't have to upload any videos or anything like that. If you have a channel, what it does is it allows you to comment on videos or ask questions to the YouTuber, and it allows you to do something called make a playlist. And that is so important for you to be able to organize videos that you want to find again. Here is the picture, your picture. You're going to click on it and you're going to go down to the settings bar right here. The next thing you're going to do is you can see it goes directly to account. And you'll see your channel, and then next to it says create a channel. So I'm going to go ahead and create a channel. So it has my name and it just divided it out because that's what I originally started with, but you can change it to whatever it is that you want. Of course, you do have to agree to the terms of service and things like that. I would suggest you reading it. It's really a long thing, but I always suggest that you should read things. I'm going to attempt to keep it exactly how it is. We'll see if somebody already has that name. I know there's obviously Bobby Copy, that's me, but I don't know if there's anything called Bobby Newman Copy. So we'll try. And it worked. Obviously, there was nobody there. So if you have a very common name, you might need to come up with a different name. You can come up with whatever it is you want. But keep in mind, if you are commenting on a video, then your name will show up as that. So you may want to at least make it something close to what you are. Let's dive into some of the privacy settings that you want to set up right from the beginning. If you want to make more information private, you're going to go back to the picture and go click on settings. So keep going down to that settings, click on that. And then you're going to go down to view or change your Google account settings. And then go up to the left and go to personal information. Once you've gotten to there, scroll down. You can see you've got information there all about you. You can change all that information. You can change your picture there. It makes it easier. But go down to the bottom where it says go to about me. You can see at the top, it shows a lock that says only you can see, and to the right, anyone can see. This is where you control what people can see when you have your account. So my name is public, my picture is public, but I have private that I'm female and my birth date. We're going to go back over to settings. I'm going to go right down to here to privacy. And this is something that I think is important. Keep all saved playlists private. So if you are making playlists of things, of information that you want to know, and I'm going to tell you how to make a playlist, but basically a playlist is a collection of videos that you have decided under a certain grouping. Those are things that you may want to keep private. Maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. So I keep all of mine private, and I keep my subscriptions private as well. That's totally my choice. Some people choose to keep it public, and it doesn't matter. Okay, so now the fun comes where you find videos. Obviously, videos are searchable. And so search on a subject that you want. You can search by the subject, you can search by a channel name, or you can search by a hashtag. So if I were going to search, I'm going to go up to the search bar here, right at the top, and let's put in something I want to search on. Let's search on succulents. And I'm going to click. And now a whole bunch of videos just came up for my obvious suggestions. Let me show you a couple things that you may want to notice here. Anything that is square, so this is square. This is an actual video. It's not the channel, it's just the video. You can go to that. It will take you to the channel, but it will take you to the video of that. So you need, if I click on this here,
hey guys, Laura Starn Answer.
It's taking me to her video. Her channel is right here called Garden Answer. So let me go back. Let me scroll down. All of these squares are videos alone. Are there any channels listed here? No, but there might be one. Let me see if I can, oh, there's one. There's two. If it is a circle, that is a channel that it is taking you to. So this person has a channel called Succulents and Sunshine. You at that point can go to the channel directly. You can subscribe at this point. Again, that is free. That is up to you. So I would take it and I would go to Succulents and Sunshine, and that takes me, oh, hold on. Sometimes videos start right away when you are not subscribed. So that will take me to the actual channel itself, and this is obviously a channel all about succulents. And I have to apologize, the sun is going in and out, but I have to film right here because this is where my computer is. So please bear with the lighting. Now, how do you decide if you want to subscribe to a channel? What does that do that for you if you do subscribe? First of all, subscribing to a channel is completely free. It doesn't cost you anything. It just makes it so that you can find those videos that this channel produces quicker. YouTube will suggest these to you. They will come up on your screen much more often if you are subscribed. So right here you will see it's got this little subscribe button, the red one here. I can go ahead and push subscribe, and now it says subscribed. So that means I am now part of this channel as far as I'm a subscriber, and this will be suggested to me. Then you will see this bell here. The bell means that you will be notified or not notified, and you get to choose. Notification will come in the form of an email. So it's the email that you signed up with YouTube with. It will be an email to you. So you can decide that. If I click on the bell here, it's going to give me 3 suggestions. All means every time this YouTuber uploads a video, I will get an email notifying me that, hey, Garden Answer has uploaded a video. You may want to go to this channel. Or we'll go down to none. You're going to get no notifications. You're going to still be able to find it, and I'll show you where. Personalized means YouTube will decide based on what you watch of this channel. What are the videos that you like? If you like watching, like on my channel, if you like watching more beauty videos rather than home organization videos, then they're going to suggest more of the beauty videos to you because they think you will watch those more often. Now that I have subscribed to her, how do I find her? Let's say I don't put on, let's say I'm going to say, Belle, I want no notifications. So you can see right here, it's got the dash through it. And so I want no notifications. But what do I do if I want to find her and I don't remember her name? After you've subscribed to a few channels, then you might not be able to find them. You're going to find them over here under subscription tab. So I'm going to click on this and it's going to take me to videos. Now, I've only subscribed to one channel, so it's all going to be her. And this one is her latest one. But if I had like 10 channels, they would be their most recent videos that would come up first. And that's how you find them. And you can just keep going back to that and finding the videos that that person or those channels that you've subscribed to have produced. Now, how do you decide if you should subscribe to somebody? Because there's sometimes you look up, let's say I wanted to look up how to plant succulents, but I'm not a huge succulent person. Like, it's not like I want to watch every video about succulents. And so I don't really necessarily want to subscribe to them. But how do you decide if you truly want to subscribe to somebody? So let me take you to, let's go to Bobby Copy. I'll go to my own channel. So here, you know, this is my channel because it's a circle. And then here are some of my latest videos. And some of them are actually older. So I'm going to click on my face, and that's going to take you directly to my channel. Now, I am on a new channel here, so I'm actually not subscribed to this one because I'm not as Bobby Copy this person. I'm on a new channel. So I'm going to subscribe to her. And of course, I'm going to be, I want the bell on because I want to be notified every time. She's amazing. So this tells me how many subscribers this person has. And what I would do is when you go on to a new channel, look at them and look at, first of all, what do they cover? You probably know a little bit because you at least know by the latest video they've produced. But sometimes YouTubers do something that is completely different once, and they do it, and then you're like, oh, this is not what I thought when I subscribed. What is she doing? Here's what I suggest. Go to the next tab here, which is called Videos. Click on that. This is going to give you chronologically all the videos that this person has produced. If the last 10 are videos that you would watch, then I would suggest that that channel may be one that you want to subscribe to. So if you can see on my channel, I talk about, here I have decluttering and it's makeup. This is kind of a beauty, but also a home health one. I do a vlog. This is makeup beauty, but I see a lot of over 50 on here, things that are talking about over 50. And of course, if I look up at my channel name and my information at the top, it says life in midlife. So this is obviously a woman who is 50 plus, and I talk about home, beauty, health, and my faith. I can also go to the About tab here and click on it, and some YouTubers don't put anything here, but I put on it and I say the things that I focus on. And oh, there's a lie here. I'm actually 53. I need to change that. But I talk about the fact that I love organization, decorating, beauty, nutrition, weight loss. So I talk about all those things. Is this something that interests me? If yes, then subscribe. Okay, so let's say now you have watched a video. So I'm going to go to this video, 6 more tips for video calls. I'm gonna go on this. I'm gonna stop it because it's on the commercial. And I really liked it. There were a lot of tips that this YouTuber gave, and I would like to be able to watch it again sometime. But at this point, I have like 10 subscriptions, and they're all uploading different times, and I'm never gonna be able to find it again. So how do I locate that video again? This is where you go down here and you go to this section right here and you'll see save. So I'm going to click on save, and it defaults to watch later, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. And you can see it's got a little lock on it. That means nobody can see it but me. So that's another one of those privacy things. But I want to create a new playlist. So I'm going to create a new playlist, and it says to enter the name. So I'm going to enter in test playlist. Obviously you would name it all you want. Right now the privacy setting is set at public. So I'm going to say it is now private. I would like not everyone to see that I am creating this playlist. And I'm going to click create. So I have now created a new one. So let's just check to see what I did. Save, and look, it's on test playlist right now. So I can go back and find this video sometime if I go back to my playlists. So now let's look and see where that playlist is. How do I find my playlists? So I'm going to go over here to the three dots, or the three lines. And you will see here that says library. You're going to click on library. And you will see history, watch later, playlists. And here's my one video that I just did. And it's obviously only got one in it. This is my video that I have now saved, and I can go back to it as long as I want to. So I'm going to go back to home, and I'm going to talk about some of these other things in just a second. I'm going to go back to home. So it's going to suggest things to you, but let's say you have no time, but you want to watch it. You want to be like, okay, I want to see this at some point, but I don't have time to watch this right now. So what I want to do is go hover over this little three dots here, and you're going to click on the three dots. And you can say save to watch later. Now you can also save it directly to a playlist right now, but you haven't watched it yet, so you're not actually sure if you want to save it. You can always change it. You can take things out of a playlist, but you are right now are going to just say save to watch later. And it's going to save it for you, and it's going to give you a whole list of things that you can go and watch later. And I would suggest that the best thing for you to do is to only put things on there that you have not watched, because then you know it's a pure setting. I call it pure because you don't have to go in and figure out, well, did I actually watch this thing? It is all the ones that you haven't watched. So if I'm going to go back over to library now, you can see now, and I've done a couple of them, but here's the latest one of watch later, and I haven't watched the rest of these. So that's a really amazing way to be able to get back to things, and you can have a whole list. So if there's really nothing for you to watch, like your subscriptions is kind of dry, like right now all the new ones coming up are not something you'd be interested in, then go to your watch later and start watching there. Many times when you are watching a YouTube video, the YouTuber is going to say, I have linked everything below, you can go on down there. So what does that mean, and where do you find that? So I'm going to go on one of my videos here. I'm going to go to my 6 more video calls again. I'm going to pause the commercial. And you're going to go scroll down, and you're going to see this section here. This is called the description box. And they're going to say, that's linked below in the description box. And they're going to just say that, oh, that's linked below. And that means they're talking about this right here, this description box. This is going to give you a little bit of a snippet of what the video's about. If they're a YouTuber that does that, I will say some do not do that, but that's what they're going to do. And you're going to see a thing that says show more. So I'm going to click on the show more, and you're now going to see everything that the YouTuber said that they were going to link, if they remembered to do it. I will say, have some grace with YouTubers. A lot of times we forget what we've said and then we don't link it. I think it's bad practice. I've done it myself, and I always apologize for it. If I say I'm going to link it, I'd better link it. So I try to be careful. I'm very careful to go and link it, but I do make mistakes. So anyways, here it will say, first of all, in this video, I must have talked about some videos that reference to. So I'm going to say, oh, I'll link that video below. That's what these are. Products that I mentioned are here. So if I talked about these beauty products here, I talked about different things. I talked about somebody else's video in this. I do that sometimes. If another person has done an amazing video, I may suggest you go watch theirs because I couldn't do it any better than them. And that was one of these, about wearing glasses during a video call. Then it'll have different things, like I have a whole collection of favorites on Amazon that I love. So that's here. And then my contact information, FDIC, disclaimers you have to put on as a YouTuber, and any other information. And then hashtags are just things that help people search for the video. There's a wealth of information in this description box. I highly recommend you go to it every time you watch a video. I will say that this description box, it does not say show more on a phone or an iPad. It's actually just a tiny little arrow. So you have to look for the little down arrow to be able to push on that. I wish it was consistent, but it's not. This sun is driving me crazy. All right, let me go back to my channel. And I wanted to show you another thing. Let's say you know that a YouTuber talked about something. You're like, I know she talked about this ring light. I'll bring up the ring light I'm talking about. I talked about in my video, about my video chat, this little ring light. It's a tiny little one that was only $20. I think they raised the price since my video. But yeah, so I talked about that. But now you have watched maybe hundreds of videos since that video, and you're like, where is it that she talked about it? This is a wonderful thing to know about. You go to right here in the search. Don't go up here and search, because it's going to search all of Google. And you don't want to do that if you know a specific YouTuber talked about something. You're going to search here. And it's going to give you this little bar here, and you're going to say ring light. Enter. And now it's going to bring only 3 videos I talked about a ring light. And now I can go to those description boxes that show more and find the link for the ring light. So that is a wonderful thing to bring up. If the YouTuber talks about a lot of the same thing, you're going to get a lot of videos, but it at least will narrow it down for you. Here's another question. The links that a YouTuber provides, is it going to cost you more if you press on their link? So let me take you to one of my links. I'll go to this one. Pause the commercial. I'm going to click on the show more. And you can see I have a bunch of things, products that I mentioned in this video. I'm going to click on the one that says the 6-inch ring light and see what it brings me. Oh, and here it brings me, see, I paid 20 bucks for this thing. It's now 31. But it's available now because it wasn't available for quite some time. This video has gone kind of viral, and so it's been getting a lot of attention. This is not going to cost me any more. It's taking me directly to Amazon. If I am logged in under my Prime account, it will take me directly to my Prime account, and all the different things apply. It doesn't cost you more. If the YouTuber has if they are associated with Amazon, in other words, we have a program with them that every time we refer people to them, and if they make a purchase, Amazon will give that YouTuber a very small commission. And I'm talking small, but it adds up eventually, and they will. The YouTuber needs to disclose this to you. So let me show you where that's disclosed. If you go here, it says I am on the affiliate program of Amazon. And if they are associated with any other affiliate program, they are required to state it in their description box here. Sometimes the YouTuber will say, okay, I've linked it up in the eye in the sky, or I've linked it up above. What does that mean? Those are called cards, and they are things that a YouTuber can put strategically in different places on a video that will show you, oh, I can go directly there. Now, can they link it below? Of course. They can link the same thing below, but this is just a way to show you what happens when you click on this eye. So let me show you. Okay. This is showing you the videos that I am suggesting that would be good in conjunction with what I'm talking about. I may say, guys, I talked about this in a video before. I'm going to link it above so you can go to that. That's what this is doing. And you can go to these are my videos, and if I click on it right now, it will take me directly to that. I can also just let the video run and click on it later. So it's totally up to you. Now let's talk about how much does a YouTuber know about you, the person watching their YouTube video. First of all, almost nothing. They really don't. If you are a private account, so you have made your channel you don't want anyone to know who you are, no one's going to know anything. The YouTuber is not going to get an email when you've subscribed, nothing. So if you don't want anyone to know that, make your account private. And remember, that was in part of that private settings that I showed you before, privacy settings. Even if you are private, if you comment, so here's my video right here. Below here, it says add a public comment. It means even if you are private, it is going to be public to anyone who goes on it. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, as you can see, plenty of people have commented on this video. And obviously the YouTuber, me, when I watch this video, when I see those comments come in, I can read them and I can comment back to you. But keep in mind that everyone else can see what you are saying as well. If you are public, they only know your name, and they know when you comment, they'll see what you comment. But they don't know much about you at all. Like, honestly, I know very little. I don't get an email. I don't get their email address. I don't get anything. I get their name. That's it. YouTube will know more about you based on your demographics because you put in that information when you logged in. You said your age. It knows where you're living, not your state and not your town and all that, but it knows like the country you live in and the time that you watch and things like that. But it will know what you're watching because obviously you're logged in and you're watching certain videos. The YouTuber themselves know precious little about you. I have no clue who actually watches my video, the specific person. So you don't need to worry about that. It's not like you're going to watch it and go, oh, she's going to know I watched this video. Nobody knows that. The only way I would know if you watch the video is if you comment below. So how can you support a YouTuber? What can you do if you really like a YouTuber and you're like, you know what, I really like this person. I'd like to be able to support them. There are many different things. The most obvious one is to subscribe to their channel. YouTubers get suggested more and get more views, and YouTube thinks that people like your channel based on a few different things, and the number one of that would be subscriptions. The other thing that you can do is like the video. So that means right here, when someone says, you know, like this video because it's the greatest compliment you can give that person, it is. That means right here, you're going to click like. And that says to YouTube, this person people like. Now, if you really didn't like them, you can see 77 people did not like this video. Who are you people? You can say dislike. I didn't like this video. It did nothing for me. I didn't like it. You can do that. That's fine. We do not know if you liked or disliked. We have no clue who it is specifically who liked or disliked. So you can know that you're private on that one. The other thing that you can do here is share. Sharing a video is absolutely one of the best things to support a YouTuber because you are now making other people aware. So when you hit share, my suggestion to you is now you can go directly to Facebook at this point if you're logged into Facebook and make a post and say, I love this YouTuber, she's wonderful. you can just copy their URL right here. Just click it and it's automatically copied. And now you can go into an email, you can copy that URL, which is that you just copied, and say, hey, I think you would really like this video. You can text it to somebody. I've done that many times, like to people I know, and go, okay, this is exactly what you and I were talking about. She addresses this. Watch this video. Or just, I love this YouTuber. I think you would like her too. And put it out on your social media. That is one of the best things you can do to support a YouTuber. You can also support a YouTuber by ringing that bell, because that is another thing that says to YouTube, people like this person enough that they want to be notified. So ringing the bell is one of those things that really does support them. You could also go to their other social media outlets like Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, whichever one that they are part of, and support them there. Most YouTubers will. So if I go to my channel name here, and I go back to my channel, you will see right here at the top, it will have tabs there that you can click, and it'll take you directly to my Instagram account or my Facebook account. You also can go to, for me, to the About page, and under here, it will take you to Instagram, Facebook, same links. And most channels will also link it. If I go to my latest video here, pause that, go to that show more, so show more, and I go and it says contact information. It'll give you my email address that you can email directly to me, my Instagram account, and my Facebook account. So obviously those are the only two I use. I'm not on Twitter and Snapchat and TikTok and whatever the ones they are. Those are the only two I do. So that's another way that you can support them, because you are helping them out all around. Like I said before with the links, financially, YouTubers get very little money from ads. So you need to keep that in mind. If you think that we're making a huge amount of, now YouTubers that have a couple million subscribers, well, yeah, they're making a lot of money just from the ads. A new YouTuber, they are getting zero. They make no money until they have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So it really is hard to get going in any momentum if they are wanting to support themselves financially doing YouTube. And it does take a huge amount of time. So one of the things you can do is to click on their links. If their links are giving them anything financially, then you clicking on them, and if you purchase from them or something, then don't feel obligated. I never would want somebody to feel obligated to purchase something I suggest because it supports me. I think if it's something you really truly want, you can financially handle it like you want it and you have the money to pay for it, and you really want to support that YouTuber, use that person's link. Otherwise, don't feel obligated. The other thing to do is send them notes and cards. A lot of times, like in my About section on my channel, so if I go to my name here and I go to my About section, you can see my mailing. I have a P.O. box. So sending them a note to a card, I've gotten notes and cards from you guys and I love it. So that's just another way to support them, just by making them feel really good. That's a really nice thing to do. Commenting on the videos is absolutely one of the best things you can do to support a YouTuber, because that says to them, I watched this and I connected with it and I want you to know. Now, having said that, there are times when people give negative comments, and I would say if it's not kind, keep it to yourself. If it's constructive criticism and you've worded it in a kind way, I have no problem somebody telling me I could have done something a little bit better. And I have thanked people for telling me sometimes, but do it in a kind, constructive way. And if you don't have something nice to say, maybe don't say it at all. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, put them below in that comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it, and comment. Do all of the above. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. God bless.